Hey everybody, welcome back. I was out back shooting some arrows. I realized that I've had this release for about 14 months now. It is the Ultraview UV button in aluminum, 3-finger. So far, I absolutely enjoy using this release. It is really comfortable. The ergonomics of it is fantastic for my hand. I shoot a medium, and all around it's a great release. I did have some issues. I'm still currently having issues with it, with my force and travel screws backing out. I gotta constantly check them. I did put some Loctite in there after I set it, and I haven't really been having the issues lately, but I did have a premature misfire when I was drawing because the force backed out so far that the sear was just barely engaged. Luckily, I was drawing downrange at a target. I wasn't aiming at a wall or something, checking something on my bow. But other than that, it's really been a great release. It's got a super positive and clean, crisp break on the release. Super crisp. And the sear engagement is also very crisp and tactile. The thumb barrel itself is fully adjustable. It's got an offset hole so you can kind of swivel it around in different positions. It's not just centerboard where you can just spin it. And the knurling on it it's almost sharp. It grabs your skin even if you're sweating really good. Like, you never have to worry about slipping off that barrel ever. The bar is super adjustable. You can move it up, down, you can swivel it back and forth. You can get this thing fully customized to you 100% exactly how you want it. Like I said, this is the aluminum one. It comes in at 31.35 ounces, which is actually pretty heavy for an aluminum release. I feel like I didn't have to opt out and get the stainless steel one. This one does the job. It's got plenty of weight to it. We'll talk a little bit about the hook and D-loop containment. Like I said, it's got a very crisp release on the break. The hook is magnetized, so when when you're coming back, you follow through for your shot, the hook will pivot back hard enough where a magnet will catch it and drop it right back into place, so you don't have to push it down with your finger every time after a shot. And you can lock it before you put it on your D-loop, and it's got the little D-loop container or little containment mechanism here, which also pivots so you can have it fully locked and enclosed before you put it on your D-loop. So like I was saying, you engage the sear, or you cock it, lock it, whatever you want to call it. It's locked, everything's closed up. All you do is simply just press it through that little D-loop containment, and it just clicks right on, and it'll hold, it won't fall off. The only way you could take this release off your D-loop is literally by pulling the trigger. That's the only way you're going to get it off. And the magnet closes the loop, or the hook for the D-loop. Like I said, all in all, a good release. The finish on it's like a Cerakote finish, I take it. Super durable. I've dropped it plenty of times on concrete floors, gravel. Yeah, you name it, I've dropped it. I mean, like I said, concrete, gravel, grass, everything. My back deck I've dropped it on, and it's got a little bit of wear, but nothing substantial. Nothing is, hindering its performance or anything like that, other than the little issue I had with the screws backing out. And all the screws are internal. You can't take the screws out and put Loctite on them. You gotta take it apart, or B, just back the screws all the way out, put the Loctite in the holes, and then set them where you want them and leave them. Let the Loctite do its thing. Other than that, everything's nice and tight. I've seen people complaining about the trigger bar being loose and moving and screws breaking on them. I've never had any issue with anything breaking or moving. I mean, I got so mad one day I threw it during a shoot and picked it up, and it was the same. Nothing moved, and it shot fine ever since. I mean, great release. I mean, the fitment, you can order your little, you can order these little plastic imitation releases to see your actual fitment, how they fit your hand. You can order them from Ultraview. They're free. You just got to pay shipping. But the ergonomics are literally identical to the release itself, so you kind of know what size you need. Get the medium. If the medium is too small, you obviously know, go with the large. I'm 6 foot, 155 pounds. I don't have the biggest hands ever, but I use a medium, and the medium is really comfortable. I absolutely love the way this thing feels. The ergonomics, like I said, are fantastic. I know they went through this big process of measuring people's hands and finding out exactly the shape and form they need to make it, and they really knocked it out of the park. This is one thing that Ultraview has that is an absolute amazing product that I can speak for, and I own quite a bit of Ultraview stuff. Yeah, I just wanted to give a quick little update on my journey, I guess you would call it, with my Ultraview thumb button. It hasn't let me down yet, other than that one time I was having issues, and I'm sure if I wasn't past warranty, I could send it in to Ultraview and they would correct the issues of my screws backing out. Well, that's all I got for you today. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and those of you who have subscribed. I know it's not a lot. I'm kind of at the beginning of my journey here, so if you guys like the videos, I'm going to try to put more out. Like, subscribe, I mean, do what you got to do. If not, see you around.